Hey, hey, hey. This is the first reaction, the instant reaction video cast based on like hardware events and new technology events that I've seen. So, my name's David. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. But this video today is going to be, it is September 25th of 2019. It's going to be all about the Amazon event that announced like a bunch of Echo stuff and a couple other things as well. So kind of give you my take on each of them, kind of what I see. I actually literally, because it's Amazon, have to pull up a recap of it in order to tell you what's going on here because it's like 19 products. And the first is kind of the craziest one. The first is kind of the one that everybody's like, whoa. It's called Echo Loop. And you can actually wear Alexa as a ring on your finger. I have Alexas in my house. I love the Alexas in my house. I don't know why I would need it as a ring on my finger. Like the only function I can even see with it is when I get home at night and like turning on my smart light outside, I can just hit the ring and go from there. That's the only function I can even see with it. I don't really need Alexa on my finger. The next one, the Echo Frames eyeglasses. Again, I don't need Alexa on my person. Like, I don't understand that. I guess what I've seen with Alexa is like, I love that I can just play music. I love I can set timers. I love that I can control all my smart devices at my house. To me, it's like it's a home thing. I don't see why I would want it on my face. Now, if I could have Alexa on my face and it could give me some of the same functionality with like a screen that could do like mapping, it could do like messaging, and could do my calendar and read my emails. I mean, maybe I could see that maybe having some possibilities, but like with it right now where it doesn't have a screen, it's just an Alexa for your face. I don't really see the need for it. The next one down, Echo Buds. I think headphones. These are headphones with Alexa built in. There are lots of like just wireless headphones out there today. I have AirPods and I love them, but part of the reason I love my AirPods is the fit. Like I am super comfortable in those Apple headphones, and I think when you look at headphones, that's always the first thing you should look at. Does it actually fit in your ear and feel comfortable in your ear? Can you use it for a long time? And so that's why AirPods will always be kind of my choice. I won't go to Echo Buds. The other part of AirPods is that I can actually, it's super easy to switch them back and forth between my MacBook and my phone and a couple of other things. Um, and a couple of other Apple devices. It's super easy to switch them back and forth. Next one down, the Alexa Smart Oven. I think this one's actually kind of cool because the price isn't too bad. The price is only $249, and I've seen things like the June oven where it's got a camera in it and it can actually measure and cook that product. And if you can do that with this Alexa device, because it does say it scans barcodes and gives you suggested cook times. I think that's great. It's only $249 and it's both a microwave, a convection oven, and an air fryer. I think it actually is a really cool device. The only thing is that when you get into like kitchen appliances, having space on your counter becomes really limited, especially in today's world where you look at things like Instapots and Keurigs and all those devices that do one thing. But that's, I mean, I'd get one, but I have no counter space for it. When you look at the Ring's new indoor camera, that's only $60. I actually really like this one. I've considered fitting my home with some cameras, especially as my kids get older. I get worried about like when the kids get old enough to drive, will they sneak out? I get worried about the people who want to come talk to them, especially I have girls, and I want to be very protective of my kids. And so the cameras, I think, are a good buy. Like I would buy Ring cameras. I probably will have a few before my kids leave for college. Next device down, the Echo Flex. This is basically an Echo that you put in your wall. Like it's you put in a wall outlet. It's a little tiny Echo. I mean, I look at that. I like the dots. I think this one actually, I guess what I would be interested to see is how loud is that actual speaker? Can you hear it? Because most of the time with a plug, it's kind of in a place where there's something over it or there's something in front of it and you're not going to see it directly. It might be a better option and a more kind of a less messy option than an Echo Dot. We have a couple of Echo Dots in our house and they're all corded and plugged in. And so it might be a little bit less messy option. I kind of see that there, but I'd be interested to see how that speaker actually works. Eero, I actually have a mesh network. I think having mesh networks is great. I think the price on this all new Eero, I just looked at the price. It's only $249 for 3 of them. I know what I paid for my Apple ones. Because the whole idea behind a mesh network is that my router's down in my basement on one side of my house. And that's just where the cable company had to put it. And so you would have a couple of other routers in the house to improve your network, and it does improve my network. My thing with my Wi-Fi is that it's not consistent, but that's more a provider issue than an actual network issue. What else we got? Echo Glow is a smart lamp for kids. You can get an Echo that is like has a glowing alarm clock on it now for $30 for your kids, and it mimics a campfire. Okay, that's a really interesting one. So Alexa, so they have Alexa Communications for Kids, where it's a communication for kids where it whitelists where kids can talk to each other. I every time these companies get involved with like things with kids, I kind of I don't know. And then they have free time with this where it'll bring family friendly entertainment. I don't know. Having kids talk to each other on Echo, I think maybe it's an alternative to a cell phone. I mean, we're having those cell phone battles with my own kids right now where I don't think my kids need a cell phone. I have middle school kids. You need a cell phone when you drive, but if you can actually do it where they can whitelist and talk to their friends on an Echo, I could see that, but it concerns me that I'm letting the company, and I'm usually not really into this, like, oh, they're violating your privacy, because frankly, I'm not having a conversation that is anything they would want to hear anyway. But with kids, it's a different kind of question to me. They have a high-end one now, so of course they wanted to go and compete with the Echo high-end smart speaker, the Echo Studio. They wanted to compete with AirPods and not with AirPods, with HomePod and with Sonos. I'll never buy one. I don't have the money for that. I would love to see a celebrity voice on my Alexa. That is crazy good. And that's kind of it. They've got a mode that's home mode that'll prevent devices from recording audio or video, which I think is great, especially for those people that are really concerned about privacy. I think Alexa, those guys are just trying to kind of fill in stuff. They're trying to really fill in stuff pretty heavily. There's lots and lots here. And I think that it's a really interesting lineup of items.